Hey man, same man, it's your boy Mike Makes Money back again with a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about stocks and the best stocks that I think are going to be are at a discount right now. Since y'all know that the stock market has been red recently, has just been on a downtrend. It looks like stocks might be coming back, but honestly, I might have to wait a little bit more since I don't have a lot of money, so I can't invest in everything right I want to. But everything is looking so nice and so cheap. I really wish I had enough money to invest in. But if you want to watch this video, these are stocks that will give you some ideas on stocks that have a lot of potential, especially for the future, and how I see them and how I think they would be doing. And honestly, this is not financial advice, but if you want to watch this video, you might get some new stocks that you never heard of before. So the first one on the list is going to be BNGO. BNGO is Bio-Nanogenomics, which is an amazing healthcare stock, and it has to do with genome editing. Basically, what you're going to be seeing is that they have a device called the Sapphire. I believe I'm not saying it right, but it's amazing. What it does is that it scans your genes, and it has amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to do this in my first take, but it has gene editing, gene sequencing, so it scans your genes, and this potential could lead to the cure of cancer. Since genes makes up your entire DNA, has everything to do with you. So it's not going to cure cancer, but it has the potential in the future because the amount of research that they do on this editing software and how cheap it is going to blow it out of the market. So I really see this stock as a steal, especially since the stock is like $8 right now and had an all-time high of $15. I'm not saying that it could cure cancer or have these massive cures for horrible diseases, but I'm saying what it could do has a lot of potential. And this stock got hit recently since they haven't been showing so much evidence, or not evidence. Well, they haven't been showing so much research in a way, since it's a new stock and it hasn't been like a Disney, haven't been in the game for 50 years, but their technology that they have been producing is amazing and it has, all I can say is just so much potential. You should do some more research, but these are stocks that I'm looking at, and I've invested in most of them. Next one is Nano Dimensions. Nano Dimensions is basically a 3D printing company, and what they're planning to do is great. So 3D printing right now is in the starting, so in starting stages. One of my friends has a 3D printer, and what he does is kind of like minimal stuff, like really beginner stuff. But 3D printing has so much potential. These are all stocks that have a lot of potential. I'm just going to be saying potential a lot, honestly. But 3D printing, one house has been built, I think, in Switzerland, if I'm saying it right, or Sweden. I don't know the exact place, but a 3D house has been printed. 3D a house has been printed using 3D technology. So that's just where it could go in the future. Nano Dimensions has hit an all-time high of around $17, I believe, and right now it's sitting around $8, just like BNGO. Nano Dimensions is a good play because ARK Invest has invested into this company. They have an entire ETF for 3D printing. So those two stocks are stocks that I really believe have a lot of potential. This is not financial advice. You should do a lot more research because honestly, this is just a dude that just got into stocks talking about his experience. But I really believe in these some companies and what they can do in the future. The second one is Sens. I haven't invested in this company at all, but what they're planning to do, they hit an all-time high of $5, and right now they're around $2 to $3, and what they're planning to do is a diabetes pill. So basically, diabetes, you basically had to prick yourself and then get your blood, and that's how they would do it in the past. But with this, you put it inside your arm, I believe, and they're able to get a reading of your vital signs, and it's going to be able to last for a longer time. So this is more of a biotech stock and could have a lot of potential in the future. Diabetes has affected a lot of people, so if this really does come out, I think a lot of people are going to be using this, and the potential that it has is almost not limitless, but it's up there. It's really a nice stock that I have a good understanding about. And the next one is number 4, FRSX. This one has to do with automobiles. Basically, if you have a electric vehicle, it's gonna be able to stop by itself so it doesn't hit a pedestrian that's rocking in front of the road. This stock has electric vehicle stock. This play has been beaten down. I don't remember the all-time high, but I know it was around maybe like $10 to $11 if I can remember correctly. Right now, I think it's sitting around $7 to $8. The stock market just opened, so stocks are climbing up. So all of them are green. The prices have changed, and this is really just early in the morning. So I'll see what happen in the future. But FRSX is an EV play, and they had good news with their car in Japan. But the reason that hasn't blown up yet because the stock market has been down lately. So that news has a good sight for the future. Kind of a play that I would get into if I had enough money, but it's more of a long-term play than just quick money. BNGO and Nano Dimensions, I know that they hit all-time highs, and I really like those stock more than the rest on this list. IPOE is the fifth one, and that is basically a fintech bank. And fintech banks are really just a future. Honestly, all these banks like Chase, I use Wells Fargo. I can't even roast on them. But I see a lot of these old school banks, if they don't invest in cryptocurrency, I see a lot of them just dying out. Honestly, since cryptocurrency, I believe, is the future, I know that JP Morgan has like hit up their clients, telling clients that had like over $10 million in their bank account, telling them that a pamphlet or just describing what cryptocurrency was to them. So I really believe that in cryptocurrency. If you watch any of my videos, I talk about cryptocurrency a lot and how much potential this has. So IPOE is a fintech bank. It's basically online, and that's the only drawback, that it is online, and it's hard to get one because I've tried, honestly. I've tried to get online banks like Discover Bank, which I really like, and I couldn't get it because I never really had a credit, so I had to go old school. So I don't see these old school banks like Citibank, all these where you're able to go in person, but it just in the future, if they don't adapt to cryptocurrency, I really see these banks going out of business. I cannot predict the future, but this is what I believe, and I really believe that if a bank is not investing in cryptocurrency, it's just gonna go out. And IPO is SoFi Bank, that's the name of it. Now I got PLTR. Everybody's talking about this stock, especially since Archivist Kathy Woods has been talking about this stock, how it has to do with the government play, basically not social security, but security play, where it has to do with data and information. And just because it's related to the Fed, it might have a lot of potential. I think it hit a high of around $45, and now it's at 20. So around there, me personally, I wouldn't be investing in this play, even though I know that it has a lot of potential in the future. Just because I'm not into like the government spying on you, and that's the reason I'm not really getting into this play. But I do see that it might have potential, since really Kathy Wood has just been investing so much. Even though this stock has just been going down recently, every time this stock goes down, it seems like Kathy Wood has just bought the dips. So if she believes in it so much, I really see that the stock has, just because of her, has potential. And that's the reason I really haven't invested into it. And the next one is ACIC. This stock had got beaten down. This is back, and it's around $10.93. The last time I checked on it, which was like a few minutes ago. This stock is so much potential. I'm talking about Tesla type stock. I'm not saying that it's gonna get up to there at $600, not even in the near future. But for 2025 and 2024, when they actually start making their products, bro, imagine electric vehicles, electric airplanes. You call up your phone and you get an electric airplane to send you from maybe Miami to New York in like 3 hours. Bro, it's just game changing what they're planning to do with electric airplanes, and it's pretty dangerous right now since a lot of it has lithium ion batteries, which are pretty dangerous. But once you're able to really just get chargeable airplanes and not have to use so much fuel, game changing. So what they're planning to do is basically become like an electric taxi company. So basically, they're gonna be able to pick up somebody and just send them, I think, a shorter distance, not like far, like from Miami to New York, but maybe like Miami to Georgia or something like that, around that line. And this SPAC is just so cheap right now. It's almost at $10. If I had money, bro, I would be buying this stock, honestly, because a SPAC, they don't really go, once they go under $10, SPACs usually just bounce right back to at least minimum $10 because SPACs are valued at $10. As a beginning investor, hey. And this is basically it for the video. I hope if you enjoyed it, if you stayed this long, I feel like most likely you dropped the subscribe button already, just because, you know, I'm giving out the best information and my entertainment quality is amazing, but none of this is financial advice. And it's your boy on My Makes Money. The next video right after this is going to be talking about cryptocurrency. If you want to see that, hey, just check it out. You don't have to leave a subscribe button, but I love comments. And if you really enjoy this, just drop a like. Please, and amen, say amen, peace.